Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, when you hear the name Moe's, who doesn't think of clam chowder, because that's what they're known for, but they do have lots of other great recipes. So this morning we have the granddaughter of the legendary Moe with us, Cindy McEntee. Thank you so much for joining us again. Always good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
So we're cooking up Cioppino today, seafood Cioppino?
We are. We're cooking up Cioppino.
Smells good already.
Yes.
So
what's the secret to Cioppino?
Well,
Cioppino?
I think just keeping it simple once again and not overcooking our seafood.
Yeah, because you can't, especially scallops get so rubbery in an instant.
And actually all of it does.
Okay.
You know, all of it does. And Cioppino is really simple. This is like a 30-minute meal.
I like 30 minutes.
And you just saute up your onions and green peppers.
And you just add some mushrooms in there.
Add mushrooms.
Yeah, you have the guys see that, all right. So you put did you put a little olive oil in
there?
There
was olive oil on the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
And we'll throw in our herbs. They're in a little bowl right there. That, and then there's another little bowl.
These guys, huh?
Yeah, throw them in there and mix them up.
I throw, you mix.
I'll mix. Just stay with me here, because you know what happened when I told you last time about the last dish I tried to make.
Yeah, your chicken turned blue.
Yeah, so we're not.
Don't let her need the main dish.
Yeah.
Okay, and then actually all you have to do now is just add the tomatoes.
Okay.
This tomato paste.
It's tomato paste and tomato sauce.
Together.
Tomato paste, tomato sauce. What's the difference?
Well, you know, I'm not really sure, but it's richer. The tomato puree is there was tomato puree and tomato sauce. It's just a thicker, richer flavor of tomato.
Really? Okay.
Now we're going to put some. I love this stuff. It's mushroom broth. You can use water. You can use chicken broth.
We're going to use mushroom broth.
No, just start pouring, and I'll tell you when. Okay. It's about 3 cups. So you can really...
A lot more than that then, huh?
You can really pour it in there.
And now is this what, do you have this recipe in the restaurant?
We do. We serve this in our restaurant.
And you're giving us away the secret recipe.
You bet.
We appreciate that.
Yeah,
this is a recipe that was invented in San Francisco. Actually, it wasn't invented. It just kind of, you know... evolved.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put a little red wine in it. We have some red wine over there. That's the white one.
Okay. You know how to go
red
for
one?
Yeah,
right.
Carl clearly he doesn't drink.
They're both green bottles, honey.
bottles.
There's red wine.
It's like Carl,
there's
it's the one in
white
the green
wine.
bottle.
Okay, good.
Go for it, babe.
How much?
It's about a cup. Okay. Keep going.
A little for the recipe, a little for the chef.
That's right.
Yeah.
We left enough for us.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to just leave that alone for a minute.
Okay.
And let it kind of just do its thing.
Sit there.
Yeah.
All right.
And in this, we're going to add some butter. And this is hot. And if we can get the
How much butter there?
Well, you're going to want a couple tablespoons.
A little bit more than that.
Here, I'll get on this side if you want.
Okay, that's
Hands
cooking.
a little warm.
And this is how we're going to quickly do the seafood, right?
Yeah. This pan's a little warm. Well, we burned our butter here.
Oh, that's all right.
I hate when that happens.
Okay, but we're going to do this.
A little white wine.
Whoa. We're cooking with wine now.
Yeah. We're going to put this in here.
So you've got the scallops
and
Scallop salmon and halibut.
Oh.
And our steamer clams.
Okay.
And we're going to put a lid on it. It doesn't really need much more than that. It'll just sit there and steam for a minute. Then we're going to throw this on last.
Okay, and when you say a minute, how long are you actually talking
I'm
about?
really talking about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and it's cooking pretty good.
All right, so you've got the butter, and you use real butter, clearly.
We use real butter. And I don't use olive oil on this stage because this is really where you want the flavor of that.
Okay.
And this sauce, you can make it up and can it even.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that you can make Cioppino in, you said, less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, you don't really need to let this cook very long. 20 minutes, all the flavors are in there.
Okay.
And you're making just a seafood soup is what this is. So.
Okay.
So you put the steamer clams in there still with the shells. We're going to do the same with the crab when we put it in?
Yes,
too?
we are. And it's sort of like if you ever had shrimp in Hawaii, you stop and buy shrimp. You let the sauce kind of cook in there, and then you suck the juice off of this and pick the crab out.
Okay. All right, so while that's, is there anything else we can do while that's cooking?
Well, this is coming to a boil, so we can turn that low.
Well done, Helen.
She's done a great job.
As long as I have a supervisor, Carl.
Yeah, you're safe.
It's excellent. It's an excellent deal.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's...
And we're going to put this on top.
So while we're doing that, let's remind everybody you have the wonderful book, Moe's, the On the Waterfront, the Tradition, Tradition turned legend, all
Yes.
about how your grandmother started the restaurant and all the great things she's done out there at the restaurant, and everybody remembers just the great story out there. So that's
And it's not recipes in the book.
No, there's no
It's a
recipes.
it's a story of Mo's.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
story of Mo's. It's sort of the recipe to her life.
Gotcha. All right.
so when this is all done, that'll go right in there, right?
Well, no,
Oh,
we're gonna dish. I'm gonna do it a little different. Like the way we do it at Mo's is we poach the fish or steam the fish, put it in the bowl, and then we put the soup on top of
I
it.
see.
Okay. You know what we want to do then is while we wait for this to cook up, what we're going to do is toss out to Karina. We do want to mention here, Cindy plated out the beautiful seafood Cioppino. We'll put the recipe on our website. Looks good and smells even better. Thank you so much.
thanks
You
for
bet.
lunch, Cindy.
You bet. You bet.
When we come back, everything you need to know about growing orchids, you can do it at home. We're coming back with that on AM Northwest.